Columbia County Executive Luncheon. It's going to be held at the Savannah Rapids Pavilion. This lunch honoring the military in our area. And joining us this morning is President and CEO of the Columbia County Chamber, Russel Lahodny, and Dr. Don Clark. He's Executive Director of the CSI Alliance for Fort Gordon. Good morning, gentlemen.
Good morning.
Appreciate you joining us here.
Yeah.
Russell, tell us a little bit about what the Executive Luncheon is.
Yeah, so we do a 4-part series every year, and we break it up into different categories. The first one in the year is in March, and we do Women in Business Appreciation, kind of a luncheon. This year, our second one is Military Appreciation. The next one will be kind of focused on the education, our school systems. And then the end of the year, we kind of do an economic outlook. And we had Christopher Clark, the president and CEO of the Georgia Chamber of Commerce, come in and kind of talk outlook for the year ahead. So it's a series that, again, it's an opportunity for connecting, business people to connect in the room, and but it's also educational. We want to give an insight into some of the things that are happening here in our community.
And talk to us about the inspiration behind holding a military appreciation event.
Yeah, I think it's, from my perspective, I come from a military background. Both my grandfather, actually, we're celebrating the 79th anniversary of D-Day. My grandfather served in the Army and was there on D-Day. My father was in Vietnam. And when we moved here, I moved here from California. I always wondered why we didn't do something that really showed our appreciation from the business community. I mean, when you think about it, our businesses thrive on the people that come into our community on Fort Gordon. So it's a way for the business community to kind of really appreciate those people that are coming into our community and really embracing them.
And Dr. Clark, you're speaking at the luncheon tomorrow. Can you give us a sneak peek on what you'll be speaking to the organization about?
We'll talk about the Alliance for Fort Gordon. So we promote, coordinate, and advocate for our region's #1 employer, Fort Gordon. Fort Gordon brings about $2.7 billion a year of economic impact. We want to show that we appreciate them as a community, as a chamber, and just as people. So we will say thank you to them, and we'll talk about some of the facts that surround Fort Gordon and soon to be Fort Eisenhower.
And there's a particular award being given out tomorrow. Can you tell us about that award?
Yeah, I think it's an opportunity, again, as I said, to really recognize some of the people that in our community especially are, supporting those that are currently serving, but also the veterans. I mean, we think about it, we're in an area where, workforce is a challenge, but we have a pool of candidates that are, spouses of the military enlisted, but we also have veterans that retire here. And so we want to recognize some of those businesses that are doing things that are, providing benefits to those that are serving and currently enlisted, but also those that are helping hire, our veterans and keeping them here, because we have a lot of talent here and we want to keep them here.
We do. The event is tomorrow from 11 to 1 at the Savannah Rapids Pavilion. This is available for members and non-members of the Chamber.
That's correct, yes.
So tickets are still available.
Still available.
Where can people go to get more info?
They can go to the Chamber website and go to our events tab and just register. It should be on the calendar for June 7th, the Executive Luncheon, and sign on up.
Gentlemen, appreciate it very much. Thanks for joining us.
Appreciate it.
That information, ColumbiaCountyChamber.com is where you go to get that info, okay?